So we're starting off this video with the audio coming from the OpenComm by Shokz, formerly known as Aftershokz. I did do a video on these in the past when they were going by Aftershokz. The difference I noticed right out the box, like it's definitely smaller than the original one. It's all black. It looks a lot better than the original one. For some reason, the original one had like orange details, like black and orange details. I'm not sure why. It doesn't go in your ear. It feels like vibrations going through your skull. There's no other way I can put it. But yeah, at first it may seem like you won't be able to hear everybody clearly, but it's a weird feeling. I can still hear people clearly when I speak to them. It's as if they're right next to me. I forgot the case, y'all. So this is the case that it comes in. If any of y'all had one of those hard type glasses cases that was kind of like soft to the touch, this is like the same type deal when it comes to this shell case. Besides the case and the headset itself, we got the paperwork, of course, that comes in this little envelope, and we have a charging cable. So just to give you an idea how long the charging cable is. And the charging cable is a little different. It has a magnetic connection to it. If you guys have a MacBook or anything like that, it's the same type of like magnetic cable. But just like the original, this doesn't come with a USB brick, so you will need your own USB brick if you want to plug it to a wall outlet. Now, I know a lot of people don't like this magnet type charging cable. At first I didn't like it, but after like thinking about it, I was like, well, it's kind of smart because these are water resistant. So it's kind of smart not to have anything actually going into the headset. If you do submerge it underwater by accident, most likely you won't get anything going into the headset, because if you look at the headset, it's pretty solid. Like you don't see any entries when it comes to water. So I mainly got this for comfort. I had this here by BlueParrott. It's small and lightweight like the OpenComms, has around the same talk time. The OpenComms claim to have a little bit more talk time with 16 hours. These here has 14 hours. In real life, y'all, nobody's gonna be using this non-stop for 2 days, especially if you're using it for work. We're most likely charging it like after each day. So this will last you for sure a whole work shift. You don't have to worry about these dying at all. I will say the charging is pretty awesome. It only takes like no longer than an hour. Like normally I end my shift, I plug it to the charger, and by the time I go back to the room, it's already fully charged. These tend to fall out your ear a lot if you're more mobile while you work. So I got these because they kind of hook to your ear, so it's no way for it to fall out. So the buttons, it's not much, it's only 3 buttons. So you got the volume up and down. The volume up, it acts as you can think of it as an on and off button. This button right here, I don't really see the benefit of it unless you're using a cell phone. So this would be like a button to pause and skip songs, pick up calls, end calls, and stuff like that. But if you're using this for work and using this on your laptop, your work laptop or your work computer, most likely you have like a communication program, either an app or a website that you use for your job. But you have to keep in mind the options like the volume, the multi-function button. It works only with the computer, but not with our communication program or app that you're using for your job. All right, so before we jump into the first test, I will say, now, the first time I bought these when it was Aftershokz, when I went by Aftershokz. On every call I talk to my customers, they can hear everything you hearing right now that's going on to the left of me. My kids, I mean, that's just life after COVID. If I'm gonna pay $100+ for some headphones, I want them to, at least cancel the sound of my kids streaming in the background. I wasn't aware that you pretty much won't find a headset under $200 that blocks out kid sounds, like kid noises, dog noises, and stuff like that. I'm not even sure if any headset blocks out voices completely or dog barking completely. I'm pretty sure the mechanical noise, like the TV, is gonna pretty much be blocked mostly, like probably like 80-90%. But when it comes to the kid voices, I'm gonna even try to get my dog to bark a little bit. That's where, the real test comes in. Okay, so we're switching over to the headset now. Turn the TV up to 100. All right. Yeah, y'all seen the good loud. We're louder. We're louder. Louder. Blue, it's your turn. Blue. Blue. I can't get the dog to bark. He confused right now. Alright, so I'm gonna try to talk this time over. Y'all keep going. Alright. So I think that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. Alright. But yeah, so this is kinda like a basic, like, casual drive type of test. I may be rambling y'all, but just keep in mind I'm trying to get y'all, give y'all enough audio content. And sorry for the weird position, because this is like the only place I can get the camera to stay still. Alright, so we're at 40 miles per hour now. My kids, I'm taking them to school, they're singing in the background. I'm gonna try to get to 50 miles per hour before we let the windows down. I'm gonna turn the radio up.
Te lo estoy regresando y todavía te lo voy a llevar hasta tu casa. Necesito 4 llamadas. Que me llamen ahorita, que me digan, pastor, venga.
The radio is like probably like 80% volume. It's loud enough where I gotta like almost yell to kind of hear myself. My kids still singing in the background.
Y en la portada trae un león en la cara de un león.
Alright, so now the windows are down, the radio's on. My kids, they stopped singing because they're trying to figure out what's going on. They're probably thinking, where is Daddy taking them? Because this isn't the normal way I take them to school. Alright, so I'm going to roll the windows. Well, I'm going to turn off the radio. So I got the radio off, only the windows down. I'm at 49 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour now. So this is kind of, I can't really go on the highway right now, but this is kind of, give you a small idea or a better idea of what it sounds like on a highway. With this headset, I got the most complaints while I was in the car with the windows up. So that's one last test we can do. Like, see how it sounds when the windows down, but when the car completely stops. So let me pull over real quick. Okay, so we're in a park position. I'm pretty sure it doesn't sound as good, but let's just end this video to see how it sounds when the window's down. Cause this is something I want to see myself. Cause I'm hoping that y'all falling on me. I'm hoping that it helps the sound when the windows are down. Cause I do use this a lot in the car. I'm gonna let all the windows down. All right, so how we sounding? We got minimum noise coming in from the traffic to the left of me, but we sounding good, y'all. We sounding good. All right, I gotta take my kids to school before they're late. If this helped y'all, let me know. If you have any thoughts, please share it down below. That's all I got for you. Much love to each and every one of you. I'm your downloading pirate, and I'm out.